might know that I live in Knoxville, Tennessee. That's not really a secret. Sometimes my address shows up on my channel, or like at the bottom of the emails from my email list. Actually, you're required to have a business address on file, and if you send emails from your business, you're required, actually by law, it's called the Canned Spam Act. You have to put your email, your mailing address in those emails so that people can like find you, and I don't know, if they don't like that you're spamming them, beat you up. I assume that's what it is. And most businesses will just do a P.O. box, but I've never really made a secret of where I live. I knew somebody once who had the kind of job where you might want to keep your address a secret. I'll leave that to your imagination. And I saw what they had to go through to keep their address actually a secret. It's really hard, and you can let it slip, and then it's out. And I thought to myself, when I started doing YouTube, you got to really commit to that at the beginning, because 3 years in, if you decide now I'm going to keep my address a secret, it's too late. It's too easy to get doxxed. So I was just like, well, okay, I'm clearly not going to go to that much effort. You just got to know yourself, right? And so I just never bothered. And at this point, if somebody wants to dox me, they probably can. So I live in Knoxville. But I've lived in Knoxville for like 9 years. It's hard to believe it's been that long. But I moved there. I used to live in Atlanta, which I kind of missed the boat when it comes to FPV, because Atlanta is really this crazy, so many good FPV. I don't know how it happened, like, that so many good FPV pilots are from Atlanta. Maybe it's just selection bias. Maybe I just noticed. But I don't think so. Schizo, Johnny moved there probably because there were so many good pilots from there. Steel, yeah, lots of people. So anyway, I used to live in Atlanta, but I moved out like 9 years ago. I do miss some of the diversity. Every time I go to Atlanta or New York or another big city, just the sheer diversity of cultures and skin colors, and it's really a different vibe. But I like the space, and I like that I can go out in my front yard and shoot a gun, light off a firework, slaughter a pig, and fly FPV all in the same afternoon without anybody citing me, giving me a HOA violation or a noise ordinance. So that's good. Here's the thing I've learned about the internet. No matter what you say, some people will tell you it's the best thing they've ever heard, and some people will hate it and tell you you've made the biggest mistake of your life and ruined your channel. So it's interesting because feedback is important. Knowing how people are taking your content is important, but yeah, meta commentary doesn't work on the internet, which is because what it does is every time you by meta commentary I mean talking about the blog, talking about the kind of videos you make, what you're doing with the channel. If you overdo that, it just opens the door to people deciding that you've done the right thing or the wrong thing, instead of focusing on the content that you're creating, which is where the focus, I think, really should be. By talking about the content, you invite feedback about the content, and it gets people thinking about whether they like or dislike or agree or disagree with the content more explicitly, as opposed to thinking about the content, which is where the focus should be. And that's a real shame, because I am fundamentally, they talk about people are external processor or internal processor. When you've got something that's sort of weighing on your mind and thinking about it, do you go in a room by yourself and just kind of think about it, or do you like talk to your friends or whatever? And I'm an external processor, which means that if there's an issue between me and somebody, I want to talk to them about it. And oftentimes that's a mistake. It's a mistake. A lot of times it's better to just let something lie, or figure something out on your own. But that same personality trait is what drives me to make videos. And it also means that sometimes I meta process too much on the channel. Like this whole thing that I'm doing now, I probably shouldn't even post it. You guys probably is overall better for my channel if I were to just not post it. But you put up a camera and you start talking. And I've got like a 3-hour car ride to Atlanta, so let's see how long this battery lasts.
Never rolling diamond wheel, in motion since this